name is Kelly Dale, and this is your Must Know Monday for Monday, August 31st. Sometimes when you make a piece, it's fabulous the feeling just to be done with it. Sometimes like you make a pendant or you know, something that you want to hang from a necklace, and you spend so much time on it, you want instant gratification. You want to be done with it. So what I always like to do in that case is I normally will either hang my necklace on some chain, or I will actually make a cording necklace, whether that be leather, a satin cording, what have you. But a lot of people don't know how to put the ends on the cording, so that's what I want to teach you today. I want to show you all the different kinds of ends that you can put on the cording, and I want to show you actually how to do that. So I'm going to get my materials together and I'll show you. So here is a pendant that I made in our video this past Thursday. This is the Eden pendant, and I want to put it on a really pretty satin, like silvery white cording. So there's a couple of options I have for this. Number one are these cord ends. This is a 1.9 and a 2.7. And this is what those look like. And basically, with these, you would just have to make sure that whatever size cording that you are using fits up inside of the end piece. Now, this end piece, you would have to put glue on the inside of it. You can use the E6000. Any kind of softer glue will work. But these two here are not my favorite, but they do work. They are glue end pieces. Two other options you have are these here. They are called end tubes. I've got a 5.5 and a 6 millimeter, and this is what they look like. I really like to use these with leather, not so much with a satin cord. Basically, let me see if I can get, there we go. Alright, if you look at the piece, you can see that you have two lines. You have a line here and a line here. This piece on the inside, you basically take it and you flatten that inside piece out once you get your leather in there. And I'll show you, I'll take one of these out and show you how to do that with these. So these are pretty great. But the ones that I specifically like to use with the satin cord are these 4 millimeter fiber ends. I also have these in a 5.5 millimeter. And then they make them in a 6.5 by 4.5. This is what the 6 by 4s look like. And then this is what the smaller ones look like. This is a 4 millimeter. So let me take one of these out. Cord's really great because you can purchase it by the yard. At most places you purchase it by the yard, or you can buy it on a roll. But basically what you do is you take your end, and I'm going to use one of the 4 millimeter fiber ends like this. It slides right into the end here. And then you take your flat nose pliers. You don't want any ridges on the inside. And you grab a hold and you flatten down one side. So that this is what it looks like so far. And then you take and grab a hold and you press down the other side, so that when you get it done, this is what it looks like. Then all you have to do is take a jump ring and attach it to one end, and then take a jump ring and a lobster claw or toggle or whatever you want and attach to the other end. So they're very, very easy to use. They do make a plier to do this with too. And you are fixing to see something that I am really, really bad at, because I don't like to use these pliers. I'll be honest with you, I got them in my store and I've only used them once or twice. Basically what you do is, it's kind of like a crimp plier. You see it's got two holes. You put the fiber end, let me just show you so you can see how bad I am at this. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place the fiber end inside of the first hole, like this. And there's really no need to put your cording in there yet unless you have a larger size cording, because you're going to take and you're going to press it. press it really tight. So what's going to happen is you see you've folded it into a circular position. So when you actually take it out, it's closed on the outside, but see, you still have this large hole here on the inside. So I'm going to take my little thing, put it in the back hole. Now when you put it in the back hole, you're going to make sure it's turned this way, so it's turned the opposite way. You put it in the back hole, get it centered, and press it really hard again. And what that does is that folds the pieces in half. The only thing is, it's a little loose. So I'm going to go ahead and take my flat nose pliers and grab a hold and press it down a little bit flatter here. So that once you got it done, this is what it looks like. So technically it looks the same as this. To me, it's just a lot less steps. Now let me go grab some leather because I want to show you guys how to use these ends also. So I went and found some 1.5 millimeter leather cording, and I'm using the smaller size of these little end crimps. I'm going to take and thread the leather through the little end crimp, and I don't want to really see the leather sticking out. Now like I said, you have two cuts. You have a cut here and here. So what you want to do is you want to use your flat nose pliers and grab a hold of that center piece. Let me turn it a little bit here. Okay, I'm grabbing a hold of the center, and I'm going to press, and then I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to press this side. And I'm pressing it fairly tightly so that when you finish, this is what it will look like. And then all you have to do is use a jump ring to attach whatever kind of closer you want. So it's really easy to use these little ends here, especially if you're using with leather. So this is my finished piece here with my pendant and the finished ends of the cording so that you can see there. So now instead of having to put it on chain, I've got a custom length and custom necklace for this pendant by using the cord ends. So I hope you guys were able to learn how to use the fiber ends to finish off leather and any other type of cording. It's really great because you really can make your pieces custom instead of being stuck with a certain length or a certain size. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure and come back Thursday for our regular project video, and then come back next Monday when I'm going to show you another new and interesting fact about beading.